Goodnight America, starring Mark DeCarlo. Tonight, a very special episode. Mark takes a chance on chunky style. And actress Edie McClurg. The singing monk, brother Tobias. Plus tonight's band, The Cave. And now, say goodnight to Mark DeCarlo.
Thanks very much. One more time for the guys in the cage, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you guys are sounding good. Are you from downtown Dublin? Is that where you're from then?
We're from the south side.
Do you know Van Morrison?
Not personally, no.
Oh, do you like Van Morrison?
Yeah, he's cool.
Me too. You know who else likes Van Morrison, ladies and gentlemen? Eric Charles Boardman. He's right over there.
I love Van.
Van's the man.
Van is my man. Mark, I got good news for you. Goodnight America is making its mark on the world. Have you seen People magazine?
Haven't seen it.
On the stands? Right inside is an article on Cora Lee. Do you remember the talent agent who came by? Cora
Sure.
Lee is the lady who claims there's talent all over Hollywood. We had her, and now she's in People. Goodnight America, then right to People. Right
We are
at
the
top.
Saturn V of talent. Once you're on this show, boom,
Booster
you get up.
rockets. Yeah.
That's right. That's good though. We want to be in the forefront. We want to be able to discover talent. You know, then when you're big, they come back. Like Ed Sullivan, Dan Rather, all the big people. You find them. They go on to be. I bet we have some talented people here in the audience, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Is there anybody with talent here?
No doubt.
We have some time. All right. I guarantee you, though, somebody with talent. And if we find somebody talented with a zany talent, do we have a gift for them?
I have a prize worth over $30 or $40 in some countries.
All right. Who's got a talent? Anybody? Yes, ma'am. Come on down here. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What is your name?
Judy.
Judy, and where are you from?
Tacoma, Washington.
Ooh, beautiful country up there.
Yes.
What is your talent?
Well, I'm the chicken woman.
Really? Now, you don't work at ball games and stuff like that, do you?
I can.
Okay, what, would you do your chicken thing for us?
You ready?
I'm ready, I think.
I'm ready. Gotta try to limber up.
Sure, you don't want to pull a wing. That's great, Judy. How did you discover you had this talent?
It came after I got married.
All right, who thought that was a great talent? Let's have some claps. Okay. Why don't you go stand over by Eric? Who else do we have? We'll take 3 people.
Great job, Judy.
Yes, ma'am. What's your name? Debbie. Debbie, come on down here, Debbie. Nice to have you here. Now, where are you from, Debbie?
Arcadia, California.
Beautiful country out there. What is your talent?
I can laugh like a Woody Woodpecker.
It's kind of an animal theme tonight, Eric.
Poultry themed, I'd say, yeah.
All right, Woody Woodpecker, of course, is a cartoon character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Down over there by Judy. Wow.
How are you going to top that?
I knew he had talent. I didn't know he had this much talent in the audience. One more person to get the present. Yes, sir. A gentleman, come on down here. What is your name, sir?
My name is Jack.
Jack.
All right, Jack.
All right, Jack, come on down here. Where are you from, Jack?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Where'd you get that shirt, Jack? That's beautiful.
In Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever lived in Hawaii or were just visiting?
Just visiting.
Did you enjoy yourself there?
Oh, I had a ball.
Good. What's your talent, Jack?
My talent is I play on spoons.
Really? Is that a show or you actually play the spoons?
What do you mean? I dust them every day.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, I got a pair of spoons over here.
And you carry them with you everywhere you go?
I don't take chances. Yeah, I will try have spoons.
All right. What song? Would you play us a song?
I usually use a piano player out here.
You guys know any spoon material? How about, you know the William Tell Overture? The Lone Ranger song?
Do you know Lone Ranger? I do. Well,
They're from Ireland. I don't think they play that there. All right, go ahead.
I'll try and do without music. This is the first time I ever worked without music.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to hear?
Whatever you want to play.
Just like the William Tell?
Overture, yeah.
I'm not going to tell if you've seen.
Okay, I'll hum it.
Go ahead.
And we should actually have a big apple on your head, Eric.
Sure, shoot it down.
Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, Jack! I think you're the winner, Jack! Oh. Sorry, ladies. Jack, here you go. You get your Goodnight. That's the prize. You get the Goodnight America sleep visor. Thank you very much. Give it up for Jack, folks. Thanks very much, ladies. That was great.
A tornado of talent, Mark.
Oh, boy.
A tornado.
And he was rewarded handsomely.
Yeah. The American Dental Association sponsors him, I think.
Anybody else bring any cutlery with them? No. All right. Well, let's move on to our first guest now that we've gotten our talent portion out of the way. She is one of the most familiar faces working in Hollywood today. Look for her this fall on Oliver Stone's Natural Born Killers and listen for her everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Edie McClurg. Thanks for coming.
Hi, baby. Oh, I want
Isn't he cute?
I want to scale Eric.
Oh,
How
excuse
tall he
me.
is. Oh, yes.
Welcome.
Get it while you can.
Did you enjoy Jack the Spoon Man?
Oh, Jack is a character, isn't he?
is. He is. You don't have any cutlery on you right now, do you?
No. Oh, and we would hope not, wouldn't we?
Well, most people go through the metal detector, Jack. I'm surprised you got in here today. So, you're incredibly busy. You do everything.
Well, I try to keep myself afloat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I've seen
as
you
we do.
seen you in movies, seen you on TV. I've heard you on the radio, doing like commercials and cartoon voices. What do you like doing the best?
Oh, everything has a different flavor to it. It's like you don't want to have meat and potatoes every day of the week, so what do? A little cartoon here in the morning, and then a little radio commercial here in the afternoon, and then you fly out of town and maybe do a film or two, and then and then you're a star. And we all laugh and laugh. You know, I remember when we were up at Lana's house in Benedict Canyon, and she'd made a lovely tuna casserole, she thought. But Don DeFore was standing behind her and making gagging noises with his face, you know, and we all laughed and laughed at her.
Now, I know you started with the Groundlings here in California, which is kind of like a sketch
Yes.
improvisational group.
Improvisational.
Did you ever do stand-up, just you and a microphone?
Yes, I did do stand-up at the Comedy Store and the Improvisation Club. Yes.
Did you like it?
Well, I found that, you know, when people were groping one another underneath the table and drinking large amounts of, you know, alcoholic beverages, it was kind of hard to keep their focus on you.
Sure.
You know, unless you got out there among them. And it wasn't a habit that I liked to engender in myself.
It sounds a lot like the party at Lana's house, actually.
Oh, yes. And then we'd jump into Spring Byington's Roadster and go down to Del Mar and watch the ponies run. And we'd laugh and laugh. Yes.
Spring Byington?
Yes.
December Bride.
December Bride. And I remember, you know, once I was dating Mickey Rooney. I'd just broken up with him. You know, not a lot of people know this, but there are 3 Mickey Rooneys.
Didn't know that.
And when one little man would get tired, they'd just bring on another one. It's just like Lassie.
We're going to be right back with more of Edie McClurg. Don't go away.
If you or someone you know has herpes, then this is important to watch because the product I'm going to share with you is guaranteed to work. It's called Azurex. There is no cure for herpes. but there is something guaranteed to stop outbreaks, provide soothing relief, and accelerate healing. In this attack pack, there are 5 individual swabs. They are easy to carry and easy to use. Just snap it to activate it. If you feel an outbreak coming on, apply Azurex after that first tingle and immediately feel the relief. So if you're looking for something that's powerful, natural, and really works, then order Azurex now.
Very funny Miss Edie McClurg.
Cage.
Now, we were talking in the break, you were on Letterman's morning show.
Yes, the daytime David Letterman show. It was conceived of as being a cross between Arthur Godfrey and Steve Allen at 9 a.m. live all the way across America.
It was a hilarious show.
It was amazing.
I was in college working in the television part of the school, and we had to bounce that show over to the rest of the campus every day. And you were hilarious on that show. You played...
So I'm kind of your idol, is
Yes,
that right,
absolutely.
Mark? Oh, well, glad to know it.
I thought it was, I didn't know it was live. Was it live?
Absolutely. It was live to the East and the Midwest, and then just delayed for the Pacific Coast. But it was the standards and practices people, those censors, they used to go crazy. They would go over my Mrs. Marv Mendenhall, you know, helpful household hints,
Sure.
You know, and I would make things, I'd make individual bud vases out of those Bic razors with the hollow end on them.
Yeah.
And they would go over these things, make sure nobody could get hurt. But then when I would do Dear Abby, people in the audience would just ask me a question and I would improvise an answer. There was no control over it at all. I could say anything at all and it would have been live to America.
Are you still good at that?
Every once in a while, yeah, I do that.
You want to do one now?
Geez, I don't know. Anybody got a question for Dear Abby? Anybody?
Anyone have a question?
Anybody? Anybody? Oh, you know, I used to be in Chicago where I had a lovely office on Michigan Avenue, just off of Lake Michigan. But in the wintertime, you know, that wind blowing off the lake, they call it the Huck, and it's not for no reason, I'll tell you, because when that wind blows right up your nostrils, it will freeze the mucus in your nose. And you could have all kinds of things growing in there, and you wouldn't know it until spring when the thaw comes, you know, and it just drains away. But now I have a lovely office there in Beverly Hills. I moved to Beverly Hills, and I have an office on Lasky Drive in Beverly Hills. I like it very much. And I love to help people. I always want to know how it turns out because I care.
That's beautiful, Abby. What do you got coming up next?
Oh, let's see.
You doing a movie?
Yes, I did a movie called Natural Born Killers, directed by Oliver Stone, and Juliette Lewis plays my daughter, and she and Woody Harrelson end up killing Rodney Dangerfield and I. We're her parents, and we're the first 2 deaths in this many-death film.
Is it a comedy or a drama?
Yes, it's a comedy. Actually, it's Oliver Stone's take on tabloid journalism, because Robert Downey shows up as a video journalist and follows their killing spree across America.
Ah.
So it's going to be a very interesting film.
What was it like being married to Rodney?
Rodney is a piece of work. Rodney is a man among men. He is totally like no other person on the earth. And we were at altitude in Albuquerque where we were shooting.
Is that the name of a city?
We were at a high altitude.
Oh, okay.
I left out my adjective. I'm very sorry. When you usually say we were at altitude, it means a high altitude. It doesn't mean you were in Death Valley, you know, below sea level. And he has a little blood pressure, so he was very bright red in the face most of the time. So I was like, whoo, Rodney.
How do you get killed in the movie?
Oh, I shouldn't give that
didn't say?
away. No, but it's good, and it has to. And I'm bald at the time, so that should be good.
Oh, killing a bald lady?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun, Edie.
Well, I'd been wearing wigs, a green wig, a purple wig, and a pink wig before then, and that matched my different outfits. So I thought that would be, you know, see what's going on underneath those wigs.
Can you stick around for the rest of the show?
I'd love to.
Cool. All right, we're going to be back with more. We've got Brother Tobias, the melodious monk, coming up next. Don't go away. All right, we're back.
Oh!
Edie McClurg. The oldest music we have in the world probably is Gregorian chants. And now it's popular all over again with the success of this new CD called Pure Chants. I'm sure you've heard about it. It comes from the monks of Santa Marengo. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome their lead singer, Brother Tobias. Thanks for coming out.
Sure, sure.
Congratulations on the success of the CD.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
It's like number 5 or 6 on the charts?
Yes, it is.
That's great.
Yeah.
How are you and the other brothers handling this success?
Well, it's tough, Mark, I'll tell you, because it's hard balancing the rigors, of the monastic life with what's becoming superstardom, you know? I mean, the schedule works against you all the time. If I could just give you a couple examples. Just this last week, we're doing this concert, and we're backstage at intermission, and out of the blue, one of the brothers announces that he's taking a vow of silence. So, in
the middle of a gig?
Yeah, we go back out, the whole second half, the guy doesn't sing a note. He just stands there, grinning like an idiot. It's unbelievable. And a lot of the brothers, they like to fast when we're on tour.
Sure.
So, we get out under these hot lights, they're dropping like flies. It's embarrassing.
Funny, I guess.
And then after concerts, this is, to me, one of the most maddening things. A lot of groupies want to hang with us after the concerts, and but of course we have to beg off because we've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to bake our own bread.
Sure.
Like
even on the road.
Yes, we go right into we'll go into the kitchen of whatever hotel we're staying in. And the brothers are all complaining, "Oh, it's not an ancient stone oven." Nah, 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 nah.
How many brothers in the group?
There's 100 of us. 100 guys, yeah.
100 monks in a hotel kitchen making bread at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it's quite a scene.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah. Yeah.
How has all the success affected you personally?
Me personally?
Most of these tracks you're doing the lead vocals on, right?
Personally, I'm sick of it. And that's why I'd like to announce right here tonight on your show that I've decided to break away from the brothers and go with a solo act. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing my own thing, yeah.
You're not going to perform with the brothers anymore?
No.
Why? I mean, you guys are hot. Why break off now?
Yeah, well, you really don't know what it's like working with 100 monks, 100 guys who have no egos. I mean, they have missed so many obvious marketing opportunities, hats, T-shirts, posters. The robe, it's very flattering, and it photographs like a dream. You know what I'm saying? And yet we haven't had poster 1. And I don't know.
Hey, we're the monks.
That's very good. That's excellent. Yeah. Thanks. That's terrific. But I guess, I don't know, I guess the main thing, and I know this isn't a real Christian thing to say, but frankly, I'm tired of carrying these guys. I mean, people are always coming up to me after the concerts and saying, "Hey man, you stuck out." They can hear me specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, but celibacy isn't everything.
Oh, you got that. That's right. Celibacy is nothing. Yeah.
Are the other brothers kind of angry with you? Are they going to excommunicate you or something because you're leaving?
Excommunicate. Well, that's a strong word. My agents are in Santa Marengo right now in negotiations, so I'm really not at liberty to comment on that. But I would like to say that I'm going to be releasing a single in the fall. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we get a little... I'd love to hear it. Would you guys like to hear an early taste? All right.
Sure.
This is Brother Tobias and his new single. It's due out in the fall, I guess.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you please come home? I've cried the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. I know I did you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I drove you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. You know I'm to blame now, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come
Brother Tobias, we'll be back with more. That was great, brother. That was very We are back. I wanted to thank all my guests. Brother, good luck with your, it comes out in the
fall, yeah.
And
yeah.
what label's that on?
Some Virgin.
Great. All right. Well, we'll be looking for it. I wanted to thank my guests, the very funny and talented Miss Edie McClurg. Of course, Brother Tobias, Eric Charles Boardman, our band, of course, called The Cage, and Jack the Spoon Man. That's it. Good night, America. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.